All right, Curtis, here you're starting tonight on our right. Again, I think that left arm looks pretty good there right at the top. A little bit above the plane on the downswing. Then it got on it there at the end. And that arm was looking better. Not quite perfect. Then when we see it, but there's the better setup here tonight. On the new blue on the left, where when you get there, you're even on plane more. Again, that left arm is beautiful at the top there, dead parallel to your plane line. Club head's beautiful on the downswing. And then that arm's extended pretty well right there. You don't see, that's just your sleeve there. I don't think that's your elbow. Yeah, that's just your sleeve there. So that looks pretty sweet. And then from face on, first thing we wanted to look at was that triangle to see how that triangle was looking after a week or two ago. Has it been a month? No. Has it been a month since I saw you? Oh man, fast month for me. Right. And then the triangle's better than it was at the end of last time. Definitely better than what you started with last week, but not quite as good as that right there. And the reason that's better is because you started taller, so you had more room to extend your arms there, like Johnny Bench or Tony Perez, and because I'm saying the ball was in front of you now better. See how much you had 90% of your body in front of this yellow line where the ball was on the old gold, whereas here at least you have 50% of your body behind the ball and in front of it. And that helps you extend your arms better. Go ahead. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think this is better because you're standing taller. That also got your feet a little closer together. So yeah, but I like that a lot, man. And then from down the line, we kept seeing the same good swing. And then over here, another one. Like that a lot, buddy. Very, very good work. And then the other thing I wanted you to start to be conscious of tonight was what you remembered from inReach, that distance is more important than direction. So this young student of mine just hit 10 balls. One of them went in the hole. So we look at them from here and we say, oh yeah, it looks like pretty good. They're all pretty close, stuff like that. But then when we walk around to the right, we walk around over here, look back this way toward the hole from the y-axis, or standing on the x-axis. Now, sure enough, we see that 8 of them were perfect, but I'm afraid 2 were a little short. So that's where the danger of the 3-putt would come in from. And if you look at it from the Goodyear blimp view, sure enough, this is where the 3-putts might come from. These are the tap-ins on the y-axis. Well, it's easy to get it correct on the x-axis. Remember the direction. Direction is easy. The distance, the y-axis, is the challenge. Right. Right. See, now we see it from the y-axis. Sure enough, it looked good here, but sure enough, those 2 right there were the little short ones. It would tend to create the bigger score where these are the tap-ins. And it's like this for everyone who's human. Everybody on the planet does it this way. All right? All right, bud. Any other questions or observations or thoughts there? Yeah, you got that fixed, right. Yeah, beautifully. All right, man. This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlinks. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment, and we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from PuttersEdge.com. so when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the stem meter, 10.5 on the stem meter, and 12.5 on the stem meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in the golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. Then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or if we get pretty satisfied that things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is with the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.